should talk to your landlord. You know what those are right there? Just saying. No, I don't think so.
It'd be funny if we just turned it and suddenly cold air came in. He's got him shut right now. Hey, you know these things turn.
Pushes in.
This is the point where you're like, "Ooh, that's cold. Could you shut that up?"
You want to know what's weird? It does almost look like they're closed of some kind. That's pretty crazy. Hey, we're not going to stand on the table and do it now, but maybe later.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to That Checks Out with Damon and Ted. I'm Ted. That makes him Damon. Damon, how was your week?
It sounded. Do you really care?
It was your birthday this week, so
Hey,
maybe.
No longer in the mids.
No, you're in the uppers.
Yeah, I'm in the lates.
79.
Yeah. The good news is I'm like 2 years away from being in the earlies again. Huh? It's not bad.
Yeah, I guess you want to look at it that way.
I just got to live that long to see it. You mean I get the earlies again? That's good. So, hey.
Do anything fun for your birthday?
I
don't care.
Not really. Not really.
Did you take it off? No, Andrew, he didn't because he's an adult.
Yeah, nor did I take birthday eve. How did that become a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, hang up on yourself, Andrew.
No, ironically, I've already asked for my birthday off this year.
Have you really?
No, it's a Sunday.
Yeah. So, listen, I put a post up because I was watching Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
Okay. And it says, don't try this at home. And I was really like, get out of my head, man. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I could be a bounty hunter. Well, I think I could be good.
Is it that? Is they really worried about that? Or is it the fact that they have to put stuff on everything now?
Oh, yeah, right.
Like, on the bottom of shoe boxes, it literally says, don't insert in rectum.
Wait, the box or the shoes?
Both.
Oh, okay.
It used to say just on the shoes.
I was going to say, you pull the shoes out, you're like, wait, these don't say it.
Now this doesn't say it. Now this compressed piece of paper inside the shoe doesn't say it.
Right, yeah. Damon's walking funny. He's got one shoe on his foot. I don't know where the other one is.
Here's the thing is that no one told Dog, though, back in the 70s, don't do this at home.
Right, yeah.
Because it's not like he trained. He just was in jail one day, got out of jail, and was like, I can catch those guys.
I can catch them guys. Yeah, I was one of them guys. I can catch one
A
of
lot
them
of those guys told me where they're going to be.
So you think me and Dog got a lot in common? He was one of them like, I could do that.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, sure.
Why do I feel?
We have a lot in common is that everyone liked his wife more.
You know what's weird? That's kind of true. That is kind of true. People actually like my wife more
because they had big personalities.
Yeah, that's right. Both of them. So anyway,
times two.
Yeah. You're twice as nice as the other person. But anyway, so the other thing that I did, so I got a haircut before my birthday, which was awesome. But
Alexa Bragger, continue.
So I'm at Great Clips. I told you before how.
Is this the one? Did you set up an appointment online ahead of time and then have to wait another 45 minutes? You got there?
I did actually. But then it's funny because a guy walks in. Well, it's a kid, and again, you know what's weird? I'm not tech savvy, but I get by. You would think somebody that's like 18, 19 years old they got the world licked.
It's
you know
weird,
what I mean?
Like they know their apps and their Snap Talks and
their
Tick Chats. But they can't do.
By the way, Cool Dance is on those. You
yes, that is true. You can use that, make your own reels and stuff. Share them with us. We'd like to see it.
Yeah.
Play it on your streaming thing. But you get them into things where they actually have to like put two and two together.
Yeah.
And suddenly they're like, no, I'm out.
So this really happened. Young kid come in, and again, he was probably between 17 and 19. You know what I mean? And he comes in for a haircut, and they tell him, they go, it's a 34-minute wait, okay? Because he didn't check in online. Well, I got news for you, Chachi. I checked in online, okay? I waited 19 minutes in the parking lot, came in, and still had a 34-minute wait, even though it told me I was down to 12.
They just said it to Walter Payton?
Yes.
It's a solid Payton.
Yeah. It's a sweetness. That's all you get. It's a sweetness.
It's a solid Payton.
But it's funny. So he goes, that's too long. I'll come back. He leaves.
It's going to be the same no matter when he comes back.
Okay.
I've already got him ahead of the story?
You're kind of there.
Okay.
But here's what's funny. He comes back in 10 minutes later and goes, I just downloaded the app and checked myself in. Hey. You know the 10 minutes that you weren't sitting here, that she would have put your name on the board in the same spot?
Restart the clock, everybody.
Yeah. Right. It's not a fresh start. They don't shake everybody out and go, somebody new signed up. Yeah. Let's clear the list. That's not how it happens. So I watched more people's names go on there. I watched one more person walk in. He walked back in. He sits down and she goes, did you want me to put your name up? He goes, oh, I already did. I downloaded the app in the parking lot and put it. It's right there. And I'm like, I think you missed the point.
Yeah.
See, check in with her, put your name there, and then sit down and download the app there.
Right.
Now, next time, see how that app works for you. I can tell you from experience, it's grossly understated.
Yeah, they had to replay the down, reset the clock.
Correct. Correct.
Start all over.
But I just thought it was funny when I was just like, his name was Ryan P. So what was weird is when he comes back in, Ryan P. He goes, Ryan, and he comes back in, and he sits down, and he goes, no, I'm right there, Ryan P. Like that, and I'm like, Ryan P. Do you not understand math? You lost 10 minutes of your life, son. Okay. So, but yeah, it was hysterical.
You should have been like, hey, Damon P. has been here.
Right. Yeah. Maybe I should have just said, hold the Ryan. See if you can just sneak in on the P.
Yeah.
You're all good. But no, I just thought that was funny that he's young enough where I would think, like you're saying, TikTok, all this stuff, is probably second nature to him. But something of like great importance where I need a haircut.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I see it come in all the time, and they're like, I don't know how to use equipment.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's not hard.
Yeah, right.
It's literally,
right. But it's
this has been around since, since like the 50s.
But it's not my MacBook. I don't know how it works. Yeah.
But I can't talk to it and ask it what to do.
Right. Yeah. They're talking to the printer. Print copies.
Put me on
7 copies.
Put me on do not disturb mode.
That's what my phone's on
So
right now.
I was traveling recently.
Nobody likes a bragger.
Quite a bit. Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. And I was in Omaha, Nebraska. No one likes a bragger.
Omaha. Peyton Manning loves Omaha.
Yeah. I said it a few times, and suddenly I was audible.
Yeah, right.
Took one right to the dome. I'm driving to the airport.
Yeah.
And I'm heading to the airport, and suddenly it says, now I'm in Omaha, Nebraska, remember? I'm in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Suddenly it says, the people of Iowa welcome you. I can see the airport in front of me. I was like, oh my God, did I?
Yeah. How long was
Because
I
the first
asleep?
thing I always do, I get in the car, and I tell my car to be like, take me to, airport rental car returns.
Right.
Because it doesn't matter which one it is. They're all in the same.
But the Iowa airport.
That's what I panicked. And I was like, is there an Iowa airport next to the Omaha airport? And I was like, oh no. I literally was like, oh no.
Told you. Oh no.
Because,
moments.
now is like if I have to go to a different airport and I got to go to the other side of Omaha, which is, not like a Chicago or an
Right.
Atlanta or, some other, or Dallas, like
Still
some
big,
huge
though.
place, but still,
Yeah.
it's not like it's an 8-minute drive. I pull off into the most, I think they had this was the testing zone for dropping bombs in the war. The
Oh, yeah?
parking lot for this Dollar General.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I drove down into a pit and then came back up.
Yeah.
And then drove down into another one. I was like, is this spot taken? Can I just stay here?
Yeah. Where'd your car go? Parked over there.
And I looked it up. There was a part of Iowa that the river went around it. Like the river moved and they went around it. And now it was in Nebraska. And then when Sioux Falls, Sioux City, I don't know, who cares? One of the Iowa towns was like, hey, we don't want you anymore. We don't want to pay for your, because they wanted to incorporate. They're like, we don't want to pay for your electric and sewage and all that stuff. You're out.
Yeah.
And so they go to Omaha. I'm like, hey, we're over here now. And Omaha's like, no.
Yeah.
We don't want you.
Talk to Iowa.
So they incorporated it as part of Iowa. And then
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden Omaha was going to bring them in later on when census mattered. Like they needed the population.
Right,
And I was like, no, those are us. That's us. Those are our guys.
Yeah. You're not counting our guys,
So
are you?
I'm reading this on the Wikipedia page as I'm going down. Suddenly the last line is, they're most well known for confusing people driving to the airport.
Ooh.
Because they're heading to the...
You're one of those people.
I'm a guy. I'm a confused guy.
I'm a people. I got this.
Because they're heading to the airport and suddenly the sign welcomes them to Iowa and people literally crap their pants. I'm like, that was me.
Oh, yeah.
That was me.
Yeah.
But it turns out if you come from the south or the directly west, Iowa. If you come in from the north, you're in Nebraska the whole time. It doesn't change.
So just a question. They have a plane bridge that crosses the state
That'd
line.
be amazing.
That'd be so awesome.
How do we... I got one word for you. Compound. Plain bridge.
Yeah, I got one word. Plane bridge. That's 2 words. Go to Iowa.
Go to
Okay. What are you, from Iowa?
Yeah,
Come
but
on,
I just
man.
was like, what is this? And I was
Yeah.
like, what part of Iowa would need an airport out here? But it's on the far western part of Iowa.
But Wikipedia says that's what they're most known for.
Yeah, you
is
go all the way down.
confusing
You go all
people.
the way down, you learn about like in the 1800s when they one side won and the other side didn't, and you go through the whole history, and then the last line is they're most well known for confusing drivers on the way to the airport when coming in from Omaha. I'm like, that was me.
Yeah.
Did you guys know? Like, there's a guy at Wikipedia.
He's just typing it in.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a guy at Wikipedia. He's almost at the bottom of the thing. Quick, get it in. Get it in. Update page.
You were in a rental. I was going to say it's your Uber driver. This guy has no idea what he's doing.
No idea.
So,
But I literally was like, oh no. Because I something happened and made me like later than usual. So
Yeah.
I wasn't like,
well, then you're in panic mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, some people I know who live in my house that are like, oh yeah, we can get there 8 minutes before the plane takes off.
Oh, come on.
I'm like, they board 30 minutes before it takes off. Maybe we should get there before 8 minutes before, like,
Hold the door.
hold door. Hold door.
Hold the door. So when I say I didn't do anything interesting this week, I'm not lying. But when I say that I did do something that I found pretty cool,
You're lying.
no, I'm still not lying. Shut up, Mac. It's not funny. Don't listen. Let's not start on Team Ted, all right? It's too early to start on Team Ted.
Hey, clock's off. You had your day.
It is and all is well. It is 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
and all
the
is
mood
well.
is entirely different when we record in the afternoon.
It is. It does get different. So can I?
I had to drive behind Ryan P. on the way here.
Nice. So he got off the highway and back on.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Downloaded the app. I can get off on this off ramp now. So I want to go through some. I'm just going to hit the high notes, but I want to go through something. Wrong number text sent to me.
Okay.
Okay. Now I've had 2. I sent you and Mac the short one. Okay.
Right.
I had another one that I named in my phone, so I have it. It's the WhatsApp Bandit. Okay. I named them, so when it comes back up, I'll know who it is, and I won't just be like, "Who's this guy?" Right? Well, is it a guy? We'll find out later. But anyway, this is how the text started to me randomly out of the blue from a number I don't recognize. What are you doing? Are you going to attend the auction party together tomorrow? Nice. Well, how can I be together? Okay.
I'm already in.
Right. So I said, I had planned on it because I am now engrossed to see what happens. Says, are you ready on it? By the way, Emma, when you are free, can you come to my house tonight to discussing about it before we going do it?
I've found a few problems in here.
Whoa. Yes. Yes.
First of which, you don't look like an Emma.
Right.
Second of which, did this person have a stroke?
I don't know.
During this?
I don't know. So, but I'm wondering if like maybe English is a second language and they're using talk to text. I really don't know. But anyway, this is where I thought my cover's blown. It is. I go, who's Emma? You're Emma, right? And this is what I put. Nope. Otis. How did you know about my auction? Thought I'm back in. Let's see what we got. So we go down a little ways, right? And she accused me of being Emma again. I said, nope, still Otis. And I said, but I love me some auctions.
Now, here's where the trick is.
Yeah.
Is that she thinks you're lying about being Emma.
Yeah.
You're actually lying about being Otis.
It's a double lie.
Yeah.
I'm like a double agent.
Yeah, you're behind 2 paywalls now.
So anyway, they apologize. And I'm saying she because I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't know who this is yet. Anyway, I'm sure it's someone that looks just like me, claiming to be a she and having just as much fun as I was having, only not for the same purpose. They were trying to get my money. Anyway, they accused me of being Emma. And I said, nope, still Otis, but I love me some auctions and grape jelly on pizza. Okay? I thought, I'm going to throw something random out. Let's see what happens. Are we done? Because if we're done, that's okay. It's not a hard out,
right,
but it's a fun out. Would you mind if we get to know each other? Okay, now
it's weird.
Yeah, now it's weird. Okay.
Wait, who said this? You or them?
Them, not me. Come on, Mac. Come on.
I
know,
so I
you
said,
don't care about people.
You want me to read the other one in a voice?
No.
Please don't. Do it in that one voice that you're really good at.
What is this? This is not Team Ted.
Says, would you mind, man, if we don't want to know each other, man? No.
Do you want? I think he wants us canceled.
I won't do it.
I think Brian's finally done with us.
So my next statement was, because now I don't know who this is, so I go, first things first, who's Emma and is she available? That's what I say. All right? Does she like anything exotic on her pizza? She likes her pizza French fried. I don't know what that means. But then she says, so your name is Otis. And I'm very proud of myself for this. My name is Oscar Timothy Smith, but almost everybody calls me Otis. Yeah!
Wow.
Point for Damon. Or Otis in this case. All right. I said, does she like fries smashed onto the pizza? I didn't know. Anyway, this is the next sentence. Nice to meet you, Otis. I'm from Ukraine. I now reside in Manhattan, New York. Aha! Gotcha. Now I got the rub. Gotcha. Now I know where we're at. How about you? This is what I say. I'm from Brookfield, Illinois. I work at the zoo, and I'm the one that shaves the animals pre-surgery. Okay? Now I think we're out.
Yeah.
We're out. Nope. They one-up me.
See, I would have said I'm from Manhattan, Illinois. Do you think there's a connecting subway stop?
Yeah.
We could meet in the middle.
How many tokens? How many tokens do you think that is? Should I jump the turnstile? How many tokens?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Well, maybe roll over it.
Right. Yeah. Can I fit under it? Because I don't think over is an option. But anyway, so she says, I run a beauty salon, coffee shop. May I ask how old you are? So now I'm like, okay, here's the deal. I said, I got a friend, Ronaldo, who I'd love to introduce you to. He's from New York, but he wants to move to Ukraine. Just not right now. Okay?
Wow.
Yeah. Went pretty hard.
Yeah.
Thinking, we're done now.
Also, I don't understand the concept of beauty parlors / barbershops and food establishments.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Would you like some fries while I trim your nose hairs?
Yeah.
You know?
Can I have a mustache macchiato, please?
so awesome. They take their things right out of your drink. Their combs. And
their combs.
You think
they're
sitting in fluid? It's your drink. Yeah. They just take it right out of their drink.
They foam up the whipped cream with their little brushes.
But so this is very nice. You have a good friend like Ronaldo. And how long do you know him? And I go, like 3 weeks. He moved to Brookfield instead of Ukraine. So now I'm proud of myself. We're going to just fast forward.
What I don't get is this person still thinks you have money.
Well, and they want me to go to WhatsApp. Hey, Otis, can you go to WhatsApp? No, I don't really do social media. You don't have WhatsApp app? I would like you to contact me on that. I don't really have time between the shaving and the auctions. I'm pretty low key. This is what I say.
Yeah.
Okay. So we keep going, and I finally have to come out and tell them why I don't do auction or why I don't do this. And so they're like, why won't you do the WhatsApp? This was my response. I'm nervous because my cousin once got kidnapped off a Craigslist post, and my uncle had to sell his entire baseball card collection to get her back. I realize I'm too old to kidnap, but the fear of something bad is still there. That's how I leave it.
Yeah. And I don't have any baseball cards.
Yeah, guess the next one. I'm sorry to hear that, but it won't happen here. Oh my God. Dude, they're going hard.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, when you don't understand the language.
Yeah, I only want a friendship with you. Oh, okay. Said I've only had 2 real good friends, but unfortunately one of them was the guy that kidnapped my cousin off Craigslist. You think you know someone, okay? So now I'm like, we're done. No, they proceed to type a whole bunch of more paragraphs before I even respond again. And then I said, you never told me your name. Well, here's my WhatsApp. Yeah, I'm not clinking on nothing.
Right.
Okay. And oh, my name is Nina. Oh, okay. And I said, I've never really been able to have a friend that's a girl. Only 2 times. I tried, and then I got engaged and married one of them. So this way it's like, look, we're either going to be an item or you can just stop talking to me. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to be an idiot. So then she says, okay, for sure, but when can you text me? And I'm like, I'm texting you now. That's what I said. I go, I'm texting you now. I said, the girls just wanted me because I have 3rd generation Chef Boyardee money. My grandfather brought a bunch of stock from them, and they even had him pose for the guy in their logo.
I thought your grandfather was Hector Chef Boyardee?
Yeah. Chef Boyardee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boyardee.
I did Google it. Boyardee. Correct.
Boyardee.
And I said, we're texting now. I'd really like their website for your auctions, though. I'm telling you right now.
I was just going to ask. At one point, were you like, so what are we talking about the auction now?
Right.
Because it goes on for 45 minutes, and you never clarified what auction we're talking about.
Still won't tell me. They say I have to go to WhatsApp to find out about their auction. Well, I'm not doing that. So then it says, please add me right now, Otis. I love when they keep using my name. That makes me laugh. But it says, I stopped typing, and I went to cut my grass. I said, this is over. I'm done. I was having fun. I was bored. I'm going to cut my grass. Otis, exclamation point. Are you still there? I said, sorry, just finished up 36 holes of Frisbee golf. I'm pretty athletic. Once I thought a kid was drowning and jumped in a river to save him. Turned out it was just a log, and I knocked myself out. When I came to, I was in the backseat of a Buick LeSabre next to a sack of groceries that I was told I helped load. I was really confused, but the doctor said I only survived because my lungs are like nothing he's ever seen before. A true specimen. I'm still not sure how I got into that Buick or how I got the tattoo on my lower back. It's a German Shepherd holding a Smurf in its mouth, and there's like Korean text under it. And I go, I thought it was Mandarin, like the orange, but it's actually Korean, like the barbecue. Wow. Okay. I thought, I'm out. But I still kept texting. And same paragraph. Have you ever had Thai food? I can't eat it. When I was younger, there were 2 twin brothers named Trevor and Ty. They were absolute bullies. I think they were like 11 or 12 one day, and they wouldn't let me walk down the street next to the school. I tried telling them that's where I parked, so I didn't have to buy a parking pass. But they were just punks. So now I'm telling you, I was 16 plus and getting bullied by 11 and 12-year-olds. Now where are we at? I'm going to keep going. Ever since then, THAI reminds me of TY. I don't have it anywhere near me. That and anything that has both gravy and a crust. I know you can understand. Gravy is meant to soften a crust. So how are you going to have both? Okay, I can honestly tell you, I'm now going to have biscuits and gravy for dinner because of your suggestion. Thank you. It's been a long time since I texted with the woman or felt their soft, tender touch. I'm really glad we're friends. For now, wink. And I'm like, we are done. Not. I'm never texting them back again. But
for now, I just want to make sure that you do want to make friendship with me or not. If you don't mind, can you tell me about this? Because I want to know if you are kindly with me. I really want to make a friendship with you at the moment.
Yeah. So I got news for you. They might be Ukraine because of the way they talk, but I got a feeling they look like me and you. Okay?
Well, I don't know about that. I think.
But my point is this is what I found interesting during the week. And so when you do this, and I'm going to put this out there to everybody, if you get a wrong text, like I wasn't ignorant in there. I didn't cuss. I didn't say, you know, I just had fun with it. And I thought at some point in time, whether they use a translator, whatever they're using, again, if they're playing and they're just like me, it is what it is. But it's still, I kept it clean and I had fun and I laughed. I had a laugh out of it, you know, but to see that somebody's still going.
I
after
honestly
that last
don't
paragraph,
think they're reading anything you're saying, and they're just
they're just fixated on the WhatsApp.
Yeah. Hey, that's great. Can you click this? Can you click this? Can you click
Otis,
this? I think
wonderful news, Otis.
You would be great because you would just be singularly great. That's not about me. Can you click this? It's about me.
So I could be that guy.
Yeah, I'm saying you could be. If we told you the WhatsApp link was about you, you could literally be. Oh, that's fantastic. Great, your story. This link's about me. Can you click it?
So normally,
can you click it?
I'd be the Nina in this story. Is what you're saying? Okay, so I'm the Nina.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
You and your Luft balloons.
99 of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're red. So anyway, I just wanted to share that because that was fun for me. It was free. Okay, didn't need a Netflix subscription. Didn't need nothing, and it did entertain me.
What I like is that you can't bring energy here for an hour every week, but you can spend I don't know how long that took. To come up with creative
well more
stuff.
Than an hour. I mean, well more than an hour. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was definitely.
That seemed creative and interesting, but yeah, you can't do that here.
Now let me read something that's predetermined to you.
That's telling. It's very telling.
So hey, you want to do some fun facts?
Do I want to do fun facts? I think you do.
I want to do some fun facts.
Guess what, everybody? Brian made us a new button. Everybody, the new button is okay. Everybody, here's some fun facts from Damon, and Damon laughed all over it.
I feel like we should have some music behind that.
Yeah, it did seem a little. Damon loved the whole thing, but you need to punch it up a little bit.
You need to up the punch up the vocals. And then you can
everybody, here's some fun facts from Damon. Well, because
I don't think were the button.
I don't know if they heard it yet. Okay, everybody, here's some fun facts from Damon.
All right, here's first fun fact. Oh, a South African man was arrested because he ate free KFC for a whole year by telling the employees he'd been sent from the fast food chain's headquarters to check the quality of the food. My man. Okay. What kind of credentials do you show that like the colonel sent me? Okay.
You know what he did? He just came to the U.S. He got a KFC gift card.
Use it as a badge.
Yeah, it has the colonel and the KFC on it, and he just goes up and he's like, it's official.
Hey,
he's like
I don't
want to
cosplay.
Yeah.
You know what's great, though, is he shows it, and they're like, it's only for $25. How long is that?
Well, he doesn't even, like, run it. He just flashes it. Like, he just has it in a leather wallet. He just walks in with just, like, a crisp white shirt and one of those, like, shoestring ties.
Yeah. What's your title? Apparently, to you from me. I don't know. I never thought that'd be pretty cool, but I just
is he going to the same one?
Huh?
Or is it like is he going round robin?
No, we ate for a whole year, so my guess is it was probably a couple. You know what I mean? But
you think of like 6 months in. Let's just for argument's sake started in January, July. You think they're calling? Hey, do you have a guy?
Yeah,
who's coming in?
Right. Well, you know what's weird is when like say he's very happy with the quality, and so he tells him, he goes, "You're going to win an award." So then you start calling the corporate office going, where's my award?
Where's my award?
Yeah, I was supposed to get an award. I gave this guy like a whole 20-piece bucket, okay? And 4 sides, okay? Where's my award? Then they go, wait a minute. We're all 4 of them mac and cheese? Yeah, we know who it is. Guy has a podcast. He does it with his buddy Ted. We know. We've been on to him for a while.
He was trying to convince us his name was Otis, but...
Yeah, but wait.
We knew.
Oscar Timothy. Thank you. But again, for a whole year, so yeah, you 12 months of this. I don't know how many, it doesn't say how many times you win a month. So if you went like once a month, hey, okay, you go get a free lunch. But imagine, like for me, I would probably do that. I'd be like, hey, dude, you want to see something awesome? And then I walk in there and be like, yeah. So anyway, I'm here for like that free sandwich, you know? That's all you know it was me. I'd be like, so like KFC called me and said like, come on down here and like get a sandwich and stuff. I'd be like, who are you?
Yeah.
I work for KFC. And then I say it wrong. I'm like, I work for FKC. You know?
Ooh, so close.
So close. Yeah. And I'm out in the car practicing. KFC. I walk inside. CKF. And they're like,
you flip open the wallet, you look down. I'm from KFC.
You read it. Kufka. You're not supposed to sound it out. It's 3 letters. Just say it.
Yeah, you can't even say Colonel because of the way it's spelled.
You know what's funny? They go, that's cool, sir. What does the K stand for?
The Colonel sent me.
Yeah, the Colonel.
Colonel Sanders.
The Colonel. The Colonel. Yeah. You know the guy with the stash and the glasses? Yeah. Yeah, he told me to come on over.
Yeah, the cartoon guy.
Yeah. The guy on that bucket is the guy that sent me. You hand me that bucket, I'm taking it back to him.
Oh, yeah, who sent you? The Bucket Man.
Yeah.
Bucket Man sent me.
Right. The guy in a white suit. You know, that's what I do. I get my own white suit, and I walk in there, and they're like, who are you? And they're like, you don't have to dress like the colonel. Oh, so close. All right.
I was going undercover. How did you know? That'd be great.
Yeah.
I was going. How'd you know? Well, all right. I'm here. I might as well just test the food anyway.
Right. You guys are good. You know what? We're gonna sit down afterwards. One of you's gonna get a raise. One of you's gonna get your house paid for. Okay. And then they call the corporate office. Yeah, you guys ain't paid off my mortgage yet.
I will tell you.
What are we doing?
To legitimately be able to go into a place and be. I've told you. I've been traveling. I was in Iowa and I thought it was in Nebraska.
Yeah.
I can legitimately go up to a place and be like, hey, I'm from corporate. That's fun when they've made you wait for 10, 15. You know, a solid Ryan P amount of time.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I'm sorry, were you waiting for something? Oh, no, I'm from corporate. I was waiting for you to ask me why I was here, what my business was, or anything like that. Immediately, they just go ghost, and you're like, nice.
Yeah.
But I'm not there to get them in trouble. It's just fun.
No, but I'm thinking I could use that. I could use that everywhere, as long as it's a chain. Imagine going in like a mom and pop shop. Yeah, from corporate. You mean Timmy's house? Yeah. You know, where's corporate?
Son, we live above this store.
Right. We live up there. Okay. There's a recording studio next to us, and there's us. That's what it is. So, and we share a fan. Okay.
We share one fan.
Mac's like, I got two now.
One blows in from the hall.
He's got 3. Nobody likes a bragger, Mac. You got all this fan money. God. Yeah, guy's doing good. 3 fans. And no AC.
No AC. 90 lights.
Yeah, 90 lights. But,
17 monitors.
And counting.
Yeah.
Two of them aren't even plugged in.
You think all these TVs and electronics give off heat? Nah, we're probably good.
Oh,
that's why I don't have the lights on.
Yeah. That's why I don't have the lights on.
The fancy ones.
So here's my next.
Turn this one on. The one's pointing right at him.
Yeah. Here's my next fun fact. You ready? This one I thought was pretty crazy.
Fun fact number 2.
Don't do that. It's pretty funny though. So much pain. It is. So you believe that? Yeah. It's still kind of funny too, but not as good as the bear. So in Japan, there's a theme park named Kidzania, where the kids would experience adult life, working, banking, driving, etc. What kind of crappy parent?
Why?
Well, it's in Japan. Isn't that where aren't they like really strict in Japan?
Yeah. I mean, it also pays off because like there are no garbage cans anywhere, but there's also no trash on the street. You can leave your bike.
Seagulls.
Well, no. You can leave your bike outside of a 7-Eleven, go in there for 45 minutes, do your shopping, come out, your bike is still there. So there are some things, to be said for, following rules and whatnot. However, let kids be kids.
Yeah.
Was it Aurora, Naperville? They have that like safety town where you can they have a fake town where you can learn how to drive and everything.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll accept that. You can pretend like you're in
Well, kids will find that fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to actually be like, Dad, I don't know. Yeah. You see how many spreadsheets I have to do here? Yeah. I don't have time for your questions, Dan.
Good news, kids. We're going on vacation. Are we going to Kidzania again? It's like me. You always take them. So I wonder because they have a Disney in Japan. Yeah. I wonder if that's all the rides. Like you have to accomplish something. Well, you know what I mean.
Instead of telling them they're going to Disney to go to the dentist, they tell them they're going to the dentist.
Yeah.
To fake. Hey, we're going to the dentist. Okay, cool. And then they pull into Kidzania.
Oh.
No. Do the parents get to do nothing? Like, what do the parents do? What's fun for them?
What would be great is if the parents were like riding Ferris wheels and roller coasters and all the fun stuff.
But really tame ones, because you know how you don't want to do that anymore as you're an adult.
But by the picture, it looks like little kids. So my thing is, honestly, if I was a parent,
if they're like playing house and stuff, I guess that's one thing.
Yeah, that's
but the way they describe
but it says
it,
working, banking. Now driving, kids drive, go karts or this.
That's what I'm saying. Like that,
they think it's awesome.
That safety town.
Yeah,
is fun.
it's awesome.
Sure,
it's awesome. But when you're like, okay, you didn't balance your checkbook, you're gonna starve. You know what I mean? It's like, what do you do?
Otis, you were 90 seconds late clocking in from your lunch. I got to dock you a full half hour for that. But no buts.
No.
But this is pretend. There's no pretend in the real world. This is Kidzania.
Yeah.
Do you not understand?
I like the way this is Kidzania. This is Kidzania. All right. So yeah, I found
now if you would have said this was North Korea, I would have been like, oh yeah, checks out.
Yeah. That math adds up. I'm not kidding. But I know Japan's very strict and this and that, but how bad of a life as a kid, too, do you have to where you're like, I can't wait to pretend I'm working in banking?
Yeah.
How does that work?
The picture makes it look more like it's an exhibit at the Museum of Science and Industry or
Right.
at a kid's museum where it's like, oh, I can pretend to be the mailman. Yeah. Or, I can pretend to be a farmer.
Right.
What am I, a farmer?
What am I, a farmer?
Like banking and spreadsheets.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Like
no, I don't have the Miller report done.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir.
Pretend to be a family counselor. Post-divorce.
We're playing house, but it's only in counseling. So it's like, what happened? Well, my fake wife here.
Okay, Ralph, here's the thing. You didn't ever listen to Diane. I don't know why you...
I understand you're 9, okay? But you do not. You do not listen. What's he got up?
With 26 facilities all over the globe, from Mexico City to Tokyo to London,
so it's not just
Kidzania
Japan.
sees more than 10 million visitors yearly in over 23 countries, with 9 more facilities currently in development. What? Why? Thank you. Coming soon, New York and Chicago. We can go to Kidzania.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
they're in Chile,
right
Japan.
That's what we need.
Oh my God, I don't.
You get a headache?
No, I'm trying to read it. He keeps taking it away.
Yeah.
United Arab Emirates, Portugal.
Remember when I was reading that thing that you
Malaysia,
just took off
Kuwait.
the screen?
Oh, that's just how it is here.
Yeah.
Hey, where's the TED button? It makes everything disappear. There's already one in Dallas.
Ooh.
That's what I was trying to show you.
A lot of attitude.
You know what would have worked?
A lot of attitude from
You take
Video
that
Village.
little arrow that's on the screen and just keep circling where it says Dallas. My eyes might have caught it.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at it, circling Dallas.
But what if I keep moving the page? Won't you
What
pick it
about
up
when I
eventually?
said we could go to Dallas?
Yeah. A field trip. You got all 3 of us. We're pretending to work. Pay bills.
Oh my God! Look, it is like a small city. That's almost creepy. Oh my God! That's an actual hospital. We lost him.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Wait a minute. Did Billy? Billy didn't make it. I'm sorry. He was the victim. So,
guys, you know it's pretend, right? Oh,
right.
what? Oh, they had 2 people like pretending to fly a plane.
Yeah. Oh man.
Don't. All right.
Gross.
Don't. A city built for kids. Did no one read Lord of the Flies?
Right. Right.
That'd be great if they just cut like the B-roll for this or the deleted footage of just these kids totally just in their underwear on top of these buildings. Right. One of them with a conch shell. I'm the one who talks now. All 3 of the skyscrapers in the back are just on fire.
Parents are like, we bought a season pass for this. This is
Well,
crazy.
they're just sitting in their barbershop, coffee shop.
Well, the thing is, because again, they look so young. If I was the parent, I took my kid there. You're gonna let me give me a recliner, let me nap.
Well, if you ever gone to you went. I know you hated it, but you went to the City Museum in St. Louis, where you could actually, as a parent, you could do all that stuff.
Right.
You could climb the it didn't show any of the parents in here. Are they just in a glass wall, behind? Oh, this is interesting.
Excellent.
Oh yes, no, that one.
That one.
Have that one bathe and put in a business suit. He shall be in the He shall be in the program.
So I have 2 more fun facts. I'm gonna no, don't hit the button. I'm gonna do this one first. This is awesome. In 1985, there were only 2 cars in the entire state of Ohio, yet they still ended up crashing into each other.
Do you mean 1885?
1885. I was
gonna say.
That's what I meant. I say 19.
I know Ohio's pretty backwater, but
well, most of it's Iowa. You just see the sign. It says, "Hey, welcome to Iowa."
They're not that far from Detroit. I think they would have gotten a couple cars by 1985.
So yeah, 1895. There's only 2 cars, right?
Yeah,
and they ran into each other.
Just what are the odds? What they don't tell you in that story is you go down there. There are only 4 roads available for automobiles.
Right, yeah. There's only 1 road,
Yeah.
and it's 1 lane, and they were going opposite directions.
So it wasn't as exciting. It just they have to word it that way.
Right. But I find that odd. Yeah, so 1895. I realize that's a long time ago. But the fact of the matter is that you have 2 cars. I mean, honestly, I've seen that. So I like to watch that Below Deck. I was telling you, right? So when people go on fancy vacations and then the other people take care of them, whatever. But they had these rich people out playing around on these they're not Sea-Doos, but they're I don't know what they call them, but they pull them on the water. So they're laying flat in the water, and these are propelling them forward. They're holding on to them. So the guy's on one, another guy's riding this this wave thing where it comes up out of the water, and you ride on this little fin and you bounce. It looks pretty cool.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Okay, so they're very popular. I've seen them. Here's what I don't get: they are in the middle of a sea. They run into each other. They're on the same vacation.
Yeah.
They're in the middle of a sea. They have miles of places to be. And the one guy's leaving then to go get stitches in his head because the board popped up and hit him right in the head. And I'm like, how does that happen?
Yeah.
I just so this same premise. That's why when I see this, I find it very humorous because it's like you have all this, but you're right, probably one road.
And I'm also hoping that there was a blind spot or some sort of curve.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, he's coming.
Yeah.
Because in 1895,
is that car moving too?
In 1895, the cars are going what, 18, 19 miles an hour?
Oh, if that, yeah.
Oh no. Oh no! I think we're gonna. Oh no!
Is that like the Austin Powers when he stands out and goes,
"No"?
You know, it's like you had 45 minutes to turn off course. I don't understand what you were doing.
Both passengers are like, "Hey, I'm just gonna hop off."
Yeah, right.
You seem to not be able to turn away from this guy. We're just gonna jump off.
I don't understand what's going on here. You know what? I'll just step off because I'll be fine. We're doing like 7.
I'm not even gonna tuck and roll.
Yeah,
I'm literally just gonna step off.
Right. So, but no, 2 cars. What's the odds? You know, what's the odds? Last one. This one, I don't know what to think of it, and I don't know where it would be located. This is very old. Man in a mustache looks kind of like Houdini or somebody, right? So it's old-timey. A man renovated a 3-story hotel specifically to kill people. It included stairways to nowhere and a maze of over 100 windowless rooms.
Is this the guy in Chicago?
He killed as many as 200 people in it, and the skeletons of his victims were sold to medical schools. That must be where he got the money to do the improvements.
Let me see this guy's.
But
yeah, this is the guy. Yeah,
that's the guy from Chicago?
Yeah, super famous. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, what's that guy's name, man?
I don't know the guy's name, but he's wearing one of those not a fedora, but you know what I'm talking about, the hat.
Looks like a bowler hat.
Yeah. So anyway, when I read this, I thought, how do you renovate a room? So it's got 100 windowless rooms. Now, when you look at the building, and I don't know if that's the same building in the background.
It's H.H. Holmes.
Oh, is that who it is?
Yeah, he's a famous Chicago serial killer.
Okay. So in reality, the building looks like it has windows in it. So like from the outside, you would never know it doesn't have windows in it.
Yeah.
So it's extremely wild. And I couldn't imagine, and again, this had to be what, the early 1900s, late 1800s? Just by looking at the guy?
Yeah, it was 1800s.
He looks like the type of guy that would get in an accident.
Because he was only alive in the 1800s.
Yeah,
so it was the 1800s.
I was going to say, he looked like the type of guy that would get into an accident with only 2 cars, you know? But anyway, my point was when I looked at this, I thought it's amazing. Like you go to people coming in from out of town to like stay in this hotel because it was a hotel.
Yeah.
So you book a room, but your room doesn't really exist. I mean, it does, but
it's like that's how Priceline got their idea.
Yes.
We'll just sell rooms. They don't exist.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Just go to a hotel. Say you got a Priceline.
That guy's gonna die anyway. That room will be open by like 4:30 today. All right, we're gonna book that. Yeah. You're double booked. Hold on. Maybe.
Yeah. Can you just take a walk around?
Yeah. Why don't
you
go
walk around where they're going to have the bean in a few?
Yeah, right.
In a few decades.
Yeah, we got 120 years from now, they're going to put up this thing.
Yeah. Hey, there was a fire here a few years back. Why don't you run down and look at that?
Yeah. Take a peek. Take a gander. So
it takes a whole new spin of that scene in Willy Wonka where like, oh, we got to go out that door. That's the door we came in. Yeah, there's only one way in and out.
Yeah, exactly. And then all the kids, I got a golden ticket. It's like, no, you don't want to stay there.
Yeah.
But I got to think. So these are travelers that come into town.
Yeah.
And they think they're staying in a hotel. You know what? Now,
I mean, if you're a serial, this guy is either the laziest or the most make your work come to you.
Like now we wait.
Yeah. Work smarter, not harder.
Right.
Instead of tracking everyone down, I'm just gonna put a place. Maybe get some 5 stars in there.
Yeah.
Have people come to me.
It'd be like if Paris Hilton decided.
It's great.
To do
It's like, as you know, after he just calls up the newspaper or writes a letter to the newspaper. Hey, my stay was amazing. And then just sends it up. I'm like, well, this guy's got a lot of positive reviews.
There's no. Yeah, 1850 Yelp was all ablaze with his praise. No, my other thought though would be, you get the free continental breakfast. Look, we don't have to cook. Yeah. All right, you're not going to make it to breakfast. Yeah. Okay. Why? You think we'll be sleeping because the beds are so comfortable? Yeah, let's go with that one. Yeah.
Where's the breakfast served? He just points to a blank wall right over there. But there's nothing over there. Yeah, it's
right.
It's efficient.
It's efficient.
Trust me.
We don't even have to wipe the counter.
I can guarantee this 100%. No one goes hungry.
I was going to say, you won't be hungry. Yeah. Okay. I promise. Yeah. Please listen to me when I say this. Okay. So he's
the original Triple H. He was H.H. Holmes.
Yeah. Yeah. I like though when you go, you just look at him and you're like, so who's your chef? And he just pulls a chef hat out and puts it on his head. It's a me.
I wear a lot of hats.
I wear a lot of hats.
I'm the I'm
going to wear your hat later.
I'm going to wear your hat later. What? I'm the bellboy. I'm the manager. I'm the housekeeping. I'm the chef.
I'm the murderer.
I'm the murderer. I'm the embalmer.
Wait.
I'm the coroner. Wait. Back up.
Go back.
Back
You're
up.
the chef?
Back up.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Back up.
You're cooking?
You do the housekeeping?
Wait a minute. Could I have a turn down? Could I have a wake
Sir,
up
this
call?
is the 1800s. As a man, I don't think you should be doing the housekeeping.
You know what's great though is you're like, I'm gonna need a wake up call for 9. No, you're not.
I know. You're going to need a wake-up call from Jesus.
Right. Hey, do you believe in God? Because you're gonna meet him.
Oh,
you're gonna meet him today.
You're going to be comfortably resting past 9. Don't worry.
Oh yeah. These beds are so comfortable. And then you know what's bad? Like somebody messes up the bed. He's like, damn it, I gotta make the bed. He tries to kill him before they actually mess up the room.
There's just a big steel door behind the front desk. He lifts it up. It's a big furnace. He just throws their suitcases in it, pushes it down. When that was our stuff? You won't need it.
You're not. Hey, look, we're good.
I'm making it easier for everyone.
We're good. Yeah. You know what? If I didn't want your skeleton so bad, I'd make you jump in there with it. All right.
You're welcome to go get it.
How tall are you?
Yeah, every room is just like the beds are just like pine boxes.
Yeah.
This is a little weird.
That's the whole thing. All the furniture's fake. It's all cardboard boxes with like stuff over the top of it. It's like, no, don't sit there. Like in the lobby. No, don't sit there.
Yeah, don't sit there. When you go to the bed, it's just a blanket over a coffin made out of wood. You know, you sit down, you just fall right in, and he's like, and you're in.
Yeah. It's getting easier every day. Yeah. It's getting easier.
Maybe you should make a challenge for me.
Can I get a turn down service? Sure.
You know what? Let's build a maze in back.
Yeah.
Just because we got to make it fun for me.
Right. Yeah. Hey, so what floor am I on? Stairs don't go anywhere. It doesn't matter. Okay. It doesn't matter. Why don't you climb in the death box there? I mean, elevator, and I'll take you up to whatever floor you're on, you know?
Have you ever seen, like, speaking of, like, I was just thinking, like, if it was a fake floor elevator, have you seen those, I don't know if it's a Japanese, like, prank show or whatever, but they'll literally put people in an elevator, they'll push a button, all of a sudden the floor drops out.
No.
And they drop down and, like, into cushions or whatever, but it's like, could you imagine?
First of all, I would never sign a waiver after that, and I would sue the crap. I'm not a sue guy.
Can you
I would
imagine?
sue the crap out of you.
Hey, we want you on this fun game show. Can you sign a waiver? That
Yeah.
Possibility of death? Oh, I guess.
Shouldn't hit this button over here.
Right, yeah. First off, if this floor was going to fall out, it would have fallen out a long time ago. I've been sitting here for a while. Yeah. So I fall out, and you're like, Mac, you had a button for real? No. Just the floor. It finally gave.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I was just kidding about a button.
Yeah, I was just kidding. I don't have a button. I don't have a button at all. How big's your skeleton? So let's
there are a lot of empty rooms up here, Mac.
So you know what? Let's stay on that real quick, and let's do a butt why. We don't have butt wipers yet.
Butt wipers.
So let's do butt why. I'm just going to read this, and I don't know anything else about the story. I know it's all over the place, but since we're in the same vein here of the hotel stay, business traveler wakes up to a hotel room to find the manager sucking on his toes.
Oh yeah, it was a Hilton.
Wow.
Yeah. I gave it 2 stars.
That was a Hilton.
Yeah. But my whole point is, so first off, it's the manager. Okay, yeah. It's not like one of the bellboys. Yeah. It's the manager. It's the guy who has worked his way up to be like, I'm in charge of everyone.
Oh my God, I'd like to speak to the manager. Well, you're in luck.
Right. So, but at the same, stop it.
Please don't.
So, but my point is, when you wake up, what is your first thought when you go? Because like you have weird dreams once in a while.
Yeah.
But I've never dreamt like something's happening to my piggy toes. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then all of a sudden you're like, first
off, and I don't want to
I'm tonsils deep in a hotel manager. It's like, what are we doing?
I don't want to yuck anyone's jam, right?
Right.
But
yeah.
I don't understand feet. I don't get it.
No.
I don't get the pleasure you have of putting someone else's foot in your mouth.
Right.
I could marginally, I'm saying 1,000% understand you putting your foot in someone else's mouth being a thing.
Yeah, why not?
But I don't understand it at all.
But let the record show, we mean not a hotel manager when you're sleeping. Okay?
Yes.
We mean willingly.
Consented.
Yeah, consent foot to mouth. That's how it goes. You could see mouth to foot could be unconsented, but foot to mouth is always consented.
Be like, you know what I want to do? I want to put those feet where I don't know where they've been all day.
Yeah.
Or when the last time they were washed.
Yeah.
I want them in my mouth.
Let me get them piggy toes.
Don't get it.
What are you doing? What are you doing? And again, you are not the guy that makes, $9 an hour making the beds and taking out the trash. You are the manager.
Also, why that? I mean, can you imagine you're the one singled out of everyone?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Hey guys, I got to run up to 316 real quick.
Yeah. I knew I shouldn't wear flip-flops. Yeah. I was egging them on.
Do you know, though, after my story about, and I get it. No one's coming in to suck my toes. I totally understand that.
Your room was open and nobody did.
But I went and bought that thing where you can, like, it's the portable lock where you put it in, you can't. I went, after that and this story, I literally went to Amazon and was like, portable hotel room lock.
Right. So, yeah, it's
because my luck, I'll run into the ancestor of Triple H out there.
Yeah.
And he won't be sucking my toes. He'll be slicing them off.
Right. And you're like, man, wish I had that $9.95 lock off Amazon right now.
You know what? That neuropathy is great. I didn't feel the first 3 getting sliced off.
So let's do a couple headlines. All right. Again, that was a but why. Because honestly, but why?
Why?
Why? I just don't even know.
This is for anyone.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah, why? Listen.
If you could explain to me the arousal of toes.
Yeah. No, and here's the deal. I love, like, when a girl has her toenails painted. No. They're beautiful. And again, I can tell, like, my feet are horrendous, right? Mine are utilitarian, okay? Mine are meant to move what I have here around. They're not meant to enter a beauty contest.
You were the reason they invented shoes.
Correct. Yes. I am.
Put these things in these things.
I am.
What do you call them? I call them your feet are gross. That's what I call them.
I'm going to sleep in shoes when I go to this hotel.
I got you a cake for your birthday.
But what I'm saying is no, it's not. It should never be an enticing, like, wow. Yeah, like you said, that side of it. Let me think. You know what I need today? No, you never do.
You know what I need in my mouth?
Right. Yeah, you never do.
Someone's utilitarian body part.
So I got 2 headlines. Here's the first one. Groom whose wife was killed in wedding day golf cart crash plans funeral as he recovers.
Time out.
Yeah. I love when you do this. So go ahead.
Was killed.
Yeah.
While he recovers.
Groom whose wife was killed in wedding day golf cart crash.
Okay.
Plans funeral as he recovers.
What was he recovering from?
I don't know. I don't know if he's recovering from loss of his wife. Was he driving the golf cart? Is he recovering?
I mean, this seems like it's a shortcut. You already got all the family there.
Yeah.
Everyone's already dressed up nice.
Right, yeah. Pull in a box.
Yeah.
Bring in a box.
Hey, Pastor Bob, we're going to need you to change the wording just a little bit.
Right.
But just give a speech.
Yeah. Yeah.
If anyone does want to speak, this is the time.
Yeah. Before the DJ starts.
Yeah.
They're real heavy.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. Where's my party people? I don't know. One of them's in the box, and I'm mourning. But so, groom whose wife was killed. Okay, he lost. Well, so he lost. So they did get married.
Okay, yes.
Wife. It was wife. It was not fiance. Wife.
Yeah.
Killed, but in wedding day golf cart crash. So wedding day, were you golfing in celebration, or were you at such a nice place that you were being transferred via golf cart?
I mean, it could have been one of those places where, you know, the church is here and the reception's at the thing, and they're like, "Hey, we're going to put everyone in a golf cart just to get us to the pictures real quick." They want to go. They want to go to the 13th green.
Yeah,
and then because it overlooks the sea, and they're going to come back.
You know what's great though? Is they're driving through the driving range, and everybody, instead of hitting the guy in the mower, they're like, "We got her. Yeah. We got her right now."
Dunk, 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 dink. What was that? Wait, what was that last one?
Yeah, what was the last one?
What was the last one? That didn't. Oh no.
Oh no. Or the guy that's driving the golf cart's like, "You ever take it over any sweet jumps? You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that."
Or it could be like, you know, like, what is it, Fort Wilderness in Disney, where they have, like, everyone just brings a golf cart around or that kind of thing, where it could have been a resort where there's golf carts.
Yeah. Yeah. But I just, so you see that. But then it says, as he recovers.
So was he injured as well, possibly?
I don't know. He may. So I have to say, so we know they're married.
Yeah.
Because it's the wife.
Well, it's the wedding day.
It's the wedding day. But she's already become the wife.
Yeah.
She's not.
Right.
She's
so
no
it's
longer.
Presumably something later in the day, because usually a 9:30 wedding is not happening.
It's post I do.
Yeah.
It's post I do. Okay. But it's pre-DJ. Okay.
Could you imagine if they are at the front and they get in a golf cart and drive down the aisle? Like, to get, like, because usually they walk out and everyone like, yay. And like, and then you do
everybody witnesses it?
Yeah. It's happening as they're driving through the crowd.
She's standing up celebrating.
Oof.
Oh, I didn't know that plane bridge was so low. She's just standing up. Hi, everybody. Oh, bam. So, you know, I mean, not to sound ignorant, but she already had a nice dress on.
Well, so I mean, I believe I said at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, this sounds like just like a typical man.
Yeah.
She probably planned the whole wedding.
Yeah.
Did all the stuff. And now he's bitching because he's got to plan the funeral, which it's 98% all
I got to call a guy. Everybody else is right
He
here.
has to call to get a casket and a funeral plot.
Yeah.
Everything else is done.
He has to call our boy Matt, right?
Right.
He's got to call Matt and say, hey, Matt.
Everything else is done.
Remember how you didn't make the wedding today?
Hey.
Listen, I'm going to need you to come over.
Hey, can you spin that cart right around back to the front real quick?
Right. How big's your skeleton? What do you think? Can we get anything for that?
What's great is that the DJ is off in another place, so he doesn't know.
He has no idea.
He has no idea.
So he starts doing the entrance music. Yeah. But even, everybody has their own theme song.
It is my pleasure to announce for the first time and last time ever, Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah. Hold on. Father-daughter dance. He's standing next to the casket. I'm just picturing this where it's like, okay, this is the most somber father-daughter dance. Who gives her away? All of us. Yeah. Okay. All of us. So anyway, I know we're making light. This is tragic. But my question is, when you get a headline that says groom whose wife was killed in wedding day golf cart crash, again, were you NASCAR fans? Were you married at the NASCAR track? Were you just driving?
Yeah.
What happened? So again, let's just be confused and let's realize that this guy, he doubled up on his coupon and he got all the bang for his buck.
Right.
All the bang.
Maybe someone in the family was like, look, I'm not flying out again, ever again. This is the last time.
Yeah.
Well, this is the last time Meemaw's going to be here. We better get everything in.
You know what's bad, though? Is now the cousins are like, yes, bereavement. This flight's paid for.
That's terrible.
Anyway,
that's where I draw the line.
Anyway, yeah, that's where I draw the line. That's where I take a drink. Anyway, so let's go to the second one. You ready? Florida woman. Yeah, right. Florida woman is fighting to keep her fully trained gator named Rambo who rides four-wheelers.
All right. This seems weird after the last one.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway.
Nice.
She has so fully trained. So not partially trained. It's not like she put a lot of time into training this gator.
Yeah.
So
you can see him do it to spin up onto a porta-john. Pop out. Just give a gator for, don't go in there another 45, 50 minutes, then gets back in and takes off again.
So he rides the four-wheeler, but I don't know if I'm more intrigued that he's fully trained, not partially trained. His name is Rambo.
What would a partially trained gator be? Oh, yeah, he's pretty good on the straights.
he's
not really
good
at
on the turns. Yeah, he cannot take an incline. He doesn't go up hills. He can't park. Yeah. He can't parallel park at all. It's a four-wheeler. You don't parallel park. But she's fighting to keep him. So are you telling me in Florida that you probably shouldn't have, whether they're fully trained or not, a gator named Rambo that may even recreationally ride four-wheelers?
Yeah. At what point you're like, you know what we need to do? We need to get Rambo up on the four-wheeler. I'm tired of leaving him behind. He seems super sad about it.
Yeah. Yeah. They're trying to take him from us. Teach him a trick. Can he ride a four-wheeler? Ooh, you know what?
Hold on, we're going to go to the book.
Yeah, we're going to see. Wait a minute. He rides a four-wheeler. They're like, but is he fully trained?
Yeah.
You know what? He is. Ooh.
All right, so here's the thing. He has to ride a vehicle.
Yeah.
Gators that usually don't ride.
Yeah.
He has to be completely trained, and he has to be named after an 80s action hero.
Yes, right.
There's no way. There's no way they got the trifecta.
Right.
I'd like to introduce you to our fully trained ATV riding Rambo. No!
You know what I'm thinking, though? ATV is also made by Gator. Can you imagine a gator on a gator? That would be awesome. That'd be like infinite. That'd be like, I got a gator on a gator. Mind blown. Okay.
You want to see my gator?
Yeah. Or do you stutter? No.
Nope.
Just wait. He's got a helmet and everything. So, but no, I just found that odd. But you are correct. Yeah. You have to be named. So it's like, wait a minute. You have a gecko named Mr. T.
Yeah.
What does he do? Nothing. He's not fully trained.
Yeah.
Then you can't have him.
We gotta kill him.
You can't keep him. We gotta kill him.
Gotta kill him.
We gotta put him on a golf cart and take him to a wedding right now.
Right now.
He's gone. He's done.
I'm surprised you didn't pull up. There was a story about someone, I think it was either Ohio or Michigan or something, where she was keeping live animals and didn't have a permit, so they took them from her and murdered the animals.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's like, I just want to keep these animals. Like, no, you don't have a permit. You don't have permission to do it. We have to take those animals and kill them. Like, all she was doing was keeping the animals alive and watching them. Like, it's not even like, it's not enough where they had to take the animals away. They're like, hey, we're going to take the animals away and we're going to eat them later.
They murder one on the way to the car. Did she see?
Yeah.
Because we did in front of her. Is she in the window?
Immediately, Mac's like, where's the state?
Yeah.
I did the killing.
Wait a minute. You know what's funny though is they get to the last one. They're like, wait, is that one on a 4-wheeler? Yeah. What's his name? Rambo. Damn it. We can't take that one.
It's like the people in Florida. Like, how do we get headlines? Like everyone else has topped it. There's no way.
Right.
I guess we could teach Rambo how to ride a 4-wheeler.
Yeah, I don't know. Can we start everything with man from Florida or woman from Florida? Florida's like, hold my beer. Yeah. Here we go. Hold my beer. So, I do believe that you cracked that one. That is correct. So they would have taken the gator away had it not had those three things. The trifecta, you can't.
You can't.
You cannot do it.
Any two of those three, that gator's gone.
No, I submit to you that if you take a gator that does all three of those, you're an ass. Okay?
Yeah.
That's not a man.
I mean, they full trained it.
Yeah.
They full trained it.
Yeah. It's not partial.
No.
Full. And by the way, name, pretty cool. Pretty cool. You know what also probably would have been acceptable was Rocky.
I was just going to say, he's going to say Rocky.
It was Rocky. Okay. I must train you to ride 4-wheelers.
If he rides, he rides.
Yeah, if he rides, he rides. So anyway, let's do a strange story. I got strange stories.
Strange stories.
This is one we don't have to make up, but when you hear the headline, you're going to wish we did. Stranded woman survives 5 days on lollipops and wine before being rescued.
That just sounds like a regular woman who was left home alone.
Right? Wait a minute. Was she stranded on the couch?
Woman who didn't have to go to work and dad took kids away for a week, survived on lollipops and wine because at that point, who cares?
Here's my surprise face. Right. Okay. But so it says 48-year-old, only identified as Lillian, recently. So she's like Cher. She just has one name. Became lost in the southern Australian wilderness, or bush, as they say, down under. Under. See, I said that.
No,
under.
No.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Do I get another voice?
Please don't.
Oh, I think I do.
He almost didn't catch it, Mac. It was his own mouth, and he almost didn't. I didn't know the
car
voice.
became hopelessly stuck. Miles. Now I sound like a leprechaun.
Yeah, I don't know what you did.
I don't know where I went there.
They're magically delicious. I don't know what I did.
Her car became hopelessly stuck. Miles and miles from civilization, man. Okay. She had planned only a short trip, so Lillian hadn't packed any food with her. All the sustenance she had in her vehicle was a bunch of lollipops and a bottle of wine. By the way, whenever I just head out somewhere short, I go,
all right, let me check. I got my phone, I got my keys, I got my wallet, I got my bag of Dums. They probably call them lollies down there.
Yeah.
And
bottle of booze.
Yeah. I got my Boone's Farm.
Boone's Farm.
I'm good to go.
So
wait, everyone. It was okay. I was able to reach my emergency bottle of Boone's Farm.
It took 5 days, but finally her patience was rewarded. A police helicopter spotted the helpless woman and guided ground-bound rescuers to her. So they have an aerial assault looking for her, and she's gone 5 days?
Yeah.
Is it? She left out for a day trip. How far do you get in a day? You only pack.
She's hopped up on sugar and wine.
Yeah. She's boozing.
Yeah.
That's what it is. She's like, I'm going to hide the
This
car.
woman survived in the outback of Australia, which is one of the most difficult places to live, on literally children's candy and alcohol.
Yeah.
The other woman died riding a vehicle on her wedding day.
That 80-year-old guys drive around normally.
Right.
Yeah, okay,
that
gotcha.
Drunk dudes drive around like all day long on a field.
Jumping sand traps and
Yeah,
everything else.
right.
Right. Been there. Know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. Right. So I understand that.
Which, had it been even more burly and more modified and had bigger, wider tires, an alligator could have driven it.
Yes, exactly. Rambo, drive me home. Yeah.
But Lillian is able to survive on the mystery flavor of Dums
Do you think, though, that maybe there's like...
and Franzia.
I like where you went there. Maybe she had a box of wine. See, that would have been a good box. You get more.
Yeah.
You know,
You can use the bag for it later.
You can use the bag, right? Yeah, you can put it back. Pee in the bushes. But anyway, so what I think is funny. So they spotted her. But do you think when they found her that possibly she used the Dums to bribe the dingoes to protect her?
Don't eat my baby.
So what do you do when you travel? I bring my baby. I bring my wine.
I bring my Dingo Bribing Dums.
Dingo bribing. DVDs? Oh, you got some of those? I got a bag of DVDs.
You know how they found her? They told that Hilton manager she had delicious toes.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll sniff her out.
All right, listen. listen, I hear they're magnificent. They taste like Dum-Dums.
They have weird flavors now. Did you know that?
She's been walking around in the bush barefoot for 5 days.
I don't care. Give me them toes.
Give me them piggies.
This little piggy cried, no, 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 all the way home.
They got him on a leash, and they just cut him loose, and he goes tramping through the
Oh,
He goes tramping
I'd
through
rather
the
you do the voice.
Give me them piggies. But it says she was stuck in the bush. Her ordeal began April 30th. The woman from wherever in Melbourne decided to go on a bit of a vacation. It was a national park. It's renowned for its wineries. She brought wine.
Well, did she just buy some?
To a winery. She brought wine to a winery? Okay. 2 things. If she was going to a Dum-Dum factory, okay, I would take it. By the way, we're still going. It is what it is.
I was ready. The music started playing. I was ready to.
Yeah. But if she was going to a sucker factory, okay, and she brought wine, I'm cool, okay? She's going to a winery, and she brought, it's BYOW? Is that how we do it over there in the bush?
Survival wine. You gotta be prepared.
You think that she broke the wine glasses and started shanking the dingoes? You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do we do this? So, but 5 days to find her, yet she's sitting next to her Buick in the middle of the bush, okay? You didn't see that?
Hey, guys, no, don't. It's fine.
Right, yeah. I like how it keeps coming back. I'm still not stopping. So anyway, where can they find us, Dad? I bet in a Buick in the bush.
You can find Cool Dads by That Checks Out on all of your streaming music platforms. You can find it on all of your favorite social media platforms. Put it behind the reels. Show people what the Cool Dad really is.
Yeah.
Tag us in if you do that, please. You can find us on all the socials. That Checks Out WDT. This has been a TCO Productions. Thank you to Mac here at Audio Hive Podcasting Studio for doing the audio engineering. We'll catch you next time.
Give me them toes, Mac.
Please don't.
Don't do that. He's like, don't do that. When you do the loud stuff, you pull away.
Yeah.
I stay in the microphone.
Yeah.
Like if you're listening to me in the car, you're like, I hate that guy.
Yeah. Well,
that's not the reason.
No. But that's why I threw that. We all hate this tag, but I'll use it today just because.
Yeah.